probably the next most common knot that you'll want to deal with, and that's called a bowline. Bowline is a contraction of the words bow line. So this is a knot that sailors used to use to tie the bow of the ship to the dock. It has several advantages, the two most important ones being it will not slip, which is important. If it's around an animal's neck, it won't choke it. And two, you can always untie it. So if I was going to tie a ship up to the dock by the bow, and it's a big ship, and it pulls on that rope and makes the knot too tight, then I've lost my rope. But with a bowline or bowline, I can untie it. So what we're going to do is we're going to attach the short end to the long part of the rope and leave a loop, and we're going to do that by tying a bowline, and that's done by making a loop with the long end on the bottom. The snake comes out of the hole, goes around the tree, goes back into the hole, and when I pull that down, we have a knot that will not slip. I can pull on that as hard as I want to and it won't slip. The other thing is, I can always untie it by simply doing this, and the knot comes apart. So you can tow anything you want to, that knot will never get locked, and you won't have to cut it. So two ways to do a bowline. Make a loop with the long end on the bottom. This is the alternative method. You make a slip knot, goes around the tree, and back into the hole. The end of the bowline, the end of the rope goes through the knot, it goes through the loop. And if you pull, if you were to do something like this, it flips over and forms a bowline. You could make a loop, but what's going to happen is that's going to get tight, and that would choke an animal if it was around their neck. Okay, here's an alternative way to make a bowline. That's way number one. Way number two works like this. We're going to make a loop and make a slip knot. So that I can pull this out. Let's do that again. Make a loop, and we have a slip knot here. Now I'm going to take the end of this rope, I'm going to stick it through that loop, I'm going to pull on the end, and that gives you a bowline. Slip knot, end goes through the loop, and as you pull, you can see what happens is the